Hi friends, this is Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time with my sweet husband Steve.
Hi everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You know, whether we can be here live or whether we can't, we still post our videos every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central. And tonight we can't be here live. Do you want to tell them why, Steve?
Well, we're on our way to Houston. We're on our way to the Stampin' Up! Convention.
We are on our way to Onstage, and about this time we're south of Dallas, if the plan comes together. So Pray for us for safe travel. Going through Dallas isn't fun, so we thought we'd do it in the evening, and then when we get up tomorrow, then we just have Houston to deal with. And you know, Houston traffic, that is the only traffic I haven't successfully driven in. Because they go like 100 miles an hour.
There's a new chance. You can do it tomorrow.
We'll see. I will try to be brave and do new things and drive tomorrow, but we'll see. Hey, I have a super cute project. This may be, I have been blogging now in a couple weeks for 10 years and doing videos for about 4.5. And I may have made projects having to do with the Reese's, pumpkins, Christmas trees, and eggs more than anything because it's my kids' favorite thing. And the Pals blog hop tomorrow it's all about the kids. My kids range in age from 23 to 33.
But they still want their Reese's eggs.
They still want their Reese's eggs. And when you're making something for a kid, I don't know why we'd spend hours making it. So these are quick. You can whip some out for all your kids or all your grandkids. And I think they'll really enjoy them, and it won't take up very much time for you. So I have these 2 regular size eggs done, and you can see these are 1.2 ounce, just the normal. You can get these in a 6-pack. I think that's the cheapest way to get these. And then there's the king size. Who should the king size be for, Steve? You think so? There's only one, so maybe that should be for you.
Who do you love the most? That's the question.
I love Jesus the most.
Lost out to Jesus.
Who do I love the second most?
Me?
It would be you.
All right.
So I use this Excellent Eggs stamp set. The font is super, can you see it that way? No, you can't see it either way. It's super pretty. I really, really like this stamp set. Hello Spring. I'm thinking about making some May Day baskets. And maybe I'd put Hello Spring because I don't have Happy May Day. So that would be fun too. But whether you are making the regular size eggs or the large ones, it's the same. Look at this. It fits. It's just there's a lot. It's like it outgrew its clothes or something. So I'm going to tell you how to make both of them tonight, okay? I'll put those up there. And for the king size, what we're going to do is start out with cardstock. This is Balmy Blue, and it's 6 inches across and 5 3/4 up and down. Then you're going to go ahead and put it in the trimmer this way, and you're going to score at 3/4, 2.5, 3 1/4, and 5. Now, he doesn't have a graphic for this, but if you're making this size box, instead of the 6 inches that you see on there, this is 3.5 inches wide. So 6 inches for the king size, 3.5 for the regular size, and all the other measurements are actually the same. The 5 3/4 is the same, and all the scoring measurements are the same. So I try to make it as easy as possible. Then after you have this scored, go ahead and burnish it with your bone folder on all the score lines.
I'm going to put something else in here while you're at it.
What's that?
So what was the smaller length?
Instead of 6 inches, the regular size egg is 3.5 across. It's 3.5 by 5 3/4. And all the scoring lines are the same. This will be on my blog tomorrow. What would tomorrow be? March 19th? No. I don't know what tomorrow is.
It would be the 13th.
Here. Let me look. This calendar's still in February.
You gotta trust me.
Yeah, on March 13th at 4:30 in the morning, I will have the measurements for both. And actually, I hope to have a tutorial PDF that you can download for either the regular size or the king size. And while you're there, all the pals are hopping tomorrow. So go through and check out all their projects. They're going to be amazing, all kid related tomorrow. Okay, so when we have that done, the next thing, can I have the next measurement? Is I used the lighter than air DSP, the balloon DSP. And when I have a 2 in parentheses, that just means cut 2 of them. And these are a 1/2 inch tall and 5 3/4 inch long. And I'm going to go ahead, they're going to make up the sides of my box. So I'm going to go ahead and put them on. You can put your box together first if you want, but it's probably easier to do it flat. And you're just going to center it in this little rectangle at the top. And it's the same on both sides. So you can start down here and put it in the middle, whichever way. I'm going to go ahead and do this other one. So the Stampin' Up! Convention is this week. One of my favorite things is seeing the new catalog. I can just hardly wait. It's fun to get new toys to play with.
Well, in addition to the Stampin' Up! Convention, I'm excited about the Houston Rodeo.
That's right, we haven't talked about that.
I get to go to the rodeo. I'm going to wear my cowboy hat and my cowboy boots.
So, some of you know Steve likes to dress, he's Scuba Steve when he goes scuba diving. So, are you Cowboy Steve?
Yes.
What are you?
Cowboy Steve.
Cowboy
Which
Steve.
is different than Redneck Steve. Redneck Steve is the one that goes to Yellowstone
Yeah, and
or
he
Canada.
wears camo pants.
Yeah.
We had our nieces and nephews come to our house for the weekend when they were little. They were in like elementary school, and there was a rodeo in town. And so Uncle Steve was like, "Okay, kids, we're going to the rodeo." And he came down in his cowboy hat and shirt and belt buckle, cowboy boots, and they still tease him about being
I fit right in.
Cowboy Steve. Okay, I need another graphic, dude. This is 1.5 inches tall and 5 3/4, and it's the same lighter than air paper. I really like this because it's got a small print. It doesn't compete with my eggs and bunnies, and yeah, it's super easy. So you can use glue on this next part to put it together, or you can use tear and tape. So what we're doing is we're actually just wrapping the box around, folding this flap up that doesn't have anything on it, and folding this flap down. So you see that? Set your egg in there. You want the DSP on the 2 sides. And I'm going to go ahead and put tear and tape this time. Sometimes I use glue.
Wait.
Sometimes I use tear and
Is
tape.
that the right side? Oh, you're putting it under the DSP. I thought you were putting it on the
No,
other
I'm
side.
not putting it under the DSP. I'm putting it on the back of the
No, I know,
cardstock.
but underneath the DSP side.
Are you worried I'm doing it wrong, Steve?
I was confused.
He was trying to save me. You are
Right.
such a sweetheart. Okay. So the egg goes in there. We have DSP on both sides. And you don't have to have the candy when you make it, but I kind of like to make it so it's a little bit tight. And I don't know what you think, I kind of like the orange sticking out the ends. It looks festive, right?
Adds another dash of color to it.
Yes. So can I have the next graphic, please? So the stylish shape banners, I used the biggest banner, and then from the Excellent Eggs, I did this Happy Easter, and I heat embossed it in white. And like on these, I thought it looked super cool having the banner stick off the edge. So I'm going to have that happen on this one too. And I am just going to adhere it to the box because we're gonna pop up the eggs. But you know, since it's going off the edge, We don't want glue to go all the way to the end. We would rather have the glue on my fingers than there on the edge of the banner.
And what do you do with your fingers now?
See what they stick to. So I'm going to have that sticking off and centered. Yeah, just like that. So for the single little egg, I ran this through with the egg dye, and it actually comes in pieces. You get the egg, the tip, and the 2 different stripes. So I ran them through 3 times, and on the next banner, I think I put the colors. Go one more.
Okay.
So the colors are Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, Fresh Freesia, and Bubble Bath. And then I just took the pieces out. They actually fell out. And then I put these upside down and put them where I wanted them to be. And I just took Scotch tape and I taped the back side of my eggs. So you can see there's, I don't know if you can see the Scotch tape, but the pieces are taped in, okay? And then I am gonna pop these eggs up. I didn't put the dimensionals on the back yet. I think I'm gonna put 2 on each one, kind of in the center, because they'll be sticking off. And I want one to cover the end of this banner. And they're gonna be kind of crooked, because I'm an accountant and I want everything straight, a retired accountant.
They're not symmetrical, Beth.
And so I'm trying to...
Doesn't that bother you that they're not symmetrical?
I'm trying to be artsy here, Steve. So then the lemon lolly egg is going to go next. Oh, look at that. I pulled my... It's a stamping emergency, Steve.
Looks like you... Wow, you got that one off too.
I did. Okay. Don't do that. Do what I say, not what I do, right? I haven't had that happen on any of the others. I'm going to tilt this one going the other way. So you can tape them in better than I did too. That would be a pro tip. Or maybe I was like really forcefully putting these dimensionals on. I'm not sure. So we'll put 2 more on this one. This one is the Fresh Freesia egg.
So we've been to Texas so many times now, usually going to Austin, that we have it timed out of when we need to leave in the morning to avoid rush hour in all the major cities that we're going to drive
We have Wichita, Kansas City, Oklahoma City,
Wichita, Oklahoma City, Fort Worth, Dallas. And so the one that's always problematic, believe it or not, is Oklahoma City. Because we always hit Oklahoma City mid-afternoon, and if we have any delays, then we're going to be in their rush hour. So that's the one we have to be worried about. So what we do after that, so we hit that before the rush hour, and then we stop in Ardmore at our favorite barbecue restaurant and just hang out there for an hour to let all the traffic clear in Fort Worth. And this time we're going to be going the Dallas side, and we're going south of Dallas and stop for the night, and then we'll be all set up the next morning to head to Houston.
To head to the 100-mile-an-hour Houston traffic. Okay, you guys, here's my king-size egg. What do you think? Super cute and easy. You can whip these out for your kids and grandkids. You know, Steve, I see you have Stamping Joy Club scrolling. I have a paid membership site. It is $25 a month, or for a year, it's less than $21 a month. You get lots of free tutorials. You get lots of friendship and joy. We Zoom together. We do sampler swaps and make 12 by 12 samplers. We play bingo. Lots of fun, lots of camaraderie, and I welcome you to join us. Everyone,
I have to tell you, these gals are having so much fun.
We are
on Stamping Joy Club.
I don't want you to miss out. Yeah, I would love for you to join us.
You want to do this.
If you go to www.stampingjoyclub.com, that's where you get in. And new tutorials every month. all kinds of things. Like I said, I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 21 years. I am sharing all the projects that I've made over the 21 years with you inside the club. And that's not all. There's new surprises all the time. So I hope you'll consider that. You can reach out to me, Beth at stampingmom.com, if you have questions. And please join the blog hop tomorrow. And thanks for watching tonight. Again, leave a comment either now or later. It can be the replay on YouTube, and we will draw when we get home from our trip and possibly send you one of these eggs. Sorry that I'm going to take the egg out and I'm going to send it to you flat, but you can buy your own egg and fill it in, and you'll know if you won before Easter. So thanks so much for watching. Please tell your friends and bring them here Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, and have a blessed week, everyone.